Totally understand and respect that. I will tell you my experience in this is twofold. Number one, it takes from the attention units. Let me define attention units. Every person has in their head so many attention units, meaning you can focus on writing an email, a phone call comes, somebody knocks on the door. Now, it's all these unfinished cycles of actions take from your attention units and just drain your energy. So I have noticed about myself that I'm so much more effective, not efficient, but effective, being able to delegate and follow up, etc., when it's all in real estate, where my risk is a lot lower, because any investment begins with the assessment of risk. So once you assess the risk of real estate, you find out it's very small. Worst case scenario, I get delayed on the rehab, or I don't get the biggest tenant on a cash flow deal where I can then reposition it a year later or something. Versus in solar, which I looked into, crypto, which I looked into, gas and oil, and I found out the risk is unmanageable and unimaginable. Like, I don't even know what can come up with these. So I can't really assess it very well, so I shied away from it, and hence the reason of my continued success, surviving in bad time and prospering in good time. And also many of the investors I've had told me they were diversified. And I would say more than half of them lost their money because what they were diversified in did not pan out the way they were expecting. And I'm not trying to discourage you, I'm just trying to share with you my experience in that. So sometimes you take a property like this one, where it's just abandoned. I mean, literally, it's in a great location. It's the worst property in the best location, or I wouldn't say the best location, but a very high potential location, where you can get downstairs, get 2 different commercial tenants, fix the upstairs, and even include the roof. So you have 2-3 apartments upstairs, 2 great commercial downstairs, and an extra space upstairs, make an absolute killing. But you have to calculate, how much am I gonna purchase it for? How much it's gonna cost me to do it? How long it's gonna take for the holding cost? And then look at the end. How much is gonna produce in income, and what will the bank give me when I refinance? You want earnings, you wanna calculate earnings. That's the most important thing. When Warren Buffett buys companies, he looks at the earnings, and for how long. And when we buy commercial buildings, we look for the earnings. The difference, of course, is we have to, hey, Toy, how are you? How you guys doing?
We're recording.
Trainings. It's kind of fun to see a student just finished the training yesterday.
Today was phenomenal. Sharif gives you absolutely no excuses, because he gives you the information and the backing with his fund, with his knowledge, with his team, that you can do it. I would say that Ashley and Sharif has been a godsend for me. If he was trash, I would tell you. If he was no good, I would tell you. But he is absolutely phenomenal, and that's no hype to his ego, but he just is. He's a regular, he's just a regular guy, genuine and really loving, really kind, want to give back and want to see you successful and succeed. And who wouldn't do business with that type of person? Yes, you want to do business. Yes, you want to invest. Yes, you want to spend your time in getting the knowledge from Sharif to launch your business.
And he's walking around with his wife enjoying the area. I want to take you from the strategy in real estate to the actual structure you will need, to the system that you can repeat and have a predictable outcome, if you will. And then after you have a system that works for you, how to automate it where you have the right team, the right tools, and the right tech, so you can go to the next level, which is to scale it to the critical mass that you can afford and that you can actually grow with it based on your team and the structure you have. And after you scale it, the final step will be how to sustain it based on its simplicity and the ability to stabilize the programs that you have. So when you look at it all, from an actual strategy to a structure, to a system, to automation, to an actual scale and sustainability, and that's how you will become very wealthy, and that's how you will help people grow with you, especially if you start from just getting these mastermind calls that we do all the way to becoming a real estate fund manager. Thank you, and let's make that journey together.